Ulama Kiram, Mufty Azam, and most honorable sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Definitely you people, you brothers and sisters, are listening to the talk of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about the knowledge, about the ilm. From Maghrib, on top of that you're waiting, it's already late, so I will not take much time. Inshallah, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the tawfiq to talk, Allah ta'ala give us ability and grant us tawfiq to practice upon those, and whatever is wrong, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the true knowledge which will bring the recognition and realization of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The topic was decided as ilm and the nur of the ilm, the light of the ilm. Is more or less same. Without the nur of the ilm, that ilm will bring only destruction. It will not bring the success in the life. And the nur wants tawadu, humbleness, sincerity of intention, and ta'alluq ma'allah, recognition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the realization of the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If our ilm does not bring humbleness, tawadu, inkisari, ikhlas, definitely that ilm will even take out from Jannah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And definitely maybe we understood towards the incident I want to indicate the shaitan. My respected brother, this ayat we read, it's very commonly read by everyone. Whenever we talk about the knowledge, quickly, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق من يريد الله به خير يفقهه في الدين. This kind of hadith and the ayat we recite, definitely. And if we look at this ayat, the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the first thing he demonstrated, that was tawadu, humbleness, inkisari. Jibreel Amin comes and he said, Iqra. Without any hesitation, without any second thought, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, Ma ana biqari. What are we will do? In our case, I am doing PhD. I have the doctorate degree. I will do IT engineering. I will do the medicine already, ready to mix with the normal people, and we think, we consider, we count ourselves something, or we will be still in future. I am honorable student. I get 100 in maths. Kibr is already there. And here, the Khatib al-Anbiya, it comes in the hadith, the Ulama Ikram says, the Prophet ﷺ was already in the Deen Hanifa. He knew, more or less, he knew that he is the crux of the creation. He is the best of the creation. He is the Imam al-Anbiya. He is the Khatim al-Anbiya. But without any second thought, he said, Ma ana biqari. Humbleness, tawadu. So from here, the first verse of the Quran Kareem, the first revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us that we need to be humble. And through that humbleness, the knowledge, ilm should bring, motivate, encourage us, bring us, put us in the ibadat. If ilm does not put us in ibadat, worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that ilm is not ilm. And if our ilm does not motivate us for the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then that Ibadat, definitely we cannot say useless because we have been discharged from the obligation. But definitely that ibadat is little bit shaky. It's not full of spirit because there is no nur of the ilm. The Prophet ﷺ gave two things, the ilm al-nubuwwat and nur al-nubuwwat. Ilm al-nubuwwat, you can Google. You can serve, you can achieve from anywhere. Mustashriqeen also do it. But nur al-nubuwwat, that we have to learn from chest to chest. It's transfer face to face and chest to chest from the mashayikh, from the ulama, from the sulaha. ربنا وبعث فيهم رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة ويزكيهم. Zakihim, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it means the nur of the ilm, nur of the knowledge. So I was talking, said ilm, if ilm does not put us in the ibadah, that ilm is useless. We have the knowledge, but that we didn't have the recognition of Allah, we didn't have the realization of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that who is our creator. My respected brother, today we are trying to control the sunlight. We are trying to fly over the moon. We are making research that either there is water in the moon or not. When we will be able to reside and live on the moon, and which planet is how it is, and where we will to live. We are all doing all kind of research, and everything is doing. This is the human nature. Human nature wants to know what is beneath the earth, what is in the depth of the ocean, what is in the sky, what is in the heaven. But other animals, they do not do that. If you look at other animal, as long as the stomach is full, tummy is full, they are satisfied, they are happy. They do not make research. They use the basic sense to how to hunt, how to eat, that's it. But human beings, they are not satisfied with that. They not satisfied with the 2 pieces of pizza. They want to fly on the moon. They want to put the flag of each country in the moon. They want to see that either we will be able to live in the moon or not. This is the human nature. They go dive right in the depth of the ocean to take out the pearl. They climb in the Himalayas, on the top of the mountain, to see what is there. And this is the human nature. And from where it came? From the very beginning. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided that so and so is being created, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put this madda, put this reality, this haqiqah, that spiritual power, the aql, which will differentiate in between the light and darkness, which will differentiate in between the haqq and batil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put in the very of the mother. Now, up to us the willpower, the aql, the intellectual power, the decisive power, the distinguishing power in between the haqq and batil, right and wrong. Either we use it just for this material world, go in the moon and satisfy, or you use it to recognize our Allah. Oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created in such a manner. Our heart is pumping without stopping. Our blood is running from head to toe. Our eye is watching. Our ear is listening. Our nose is smelling. Our finger is listening to us. Constantly it obeys us. And we using this limb of the body, what should we say? فَتَبَارَكَ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. And only that it means the nur of the ilm is there. And we're not thinking like that, or it's just, this is the human nature, this is the mother nature, this is supposed to be on this and that research and stop there, does not bring the realization of Allah, does not bring the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it means there is no nur of ilm. If the nur of ilm is there, that should bring in the subhanallah. Subhanallah bihamdihi. Subhanallah rabbil azim. فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ سَنُرِيهِمْ آيَاتِنَا فِي الْآفَاقِ وَفِي أَنفُسِهِمْ. That in future, quick, that just now we will show you the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the world, in the universe, under the water, on the top of the earth, in the sky, in the air, everywhere. Don't have to be anywhere. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ, in your own self. أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Why you don't realize? Why you don't turn back? Why you don't look at yourself? فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling that knowledge, only ilm is not enough. My respected brother, already late and you are waiting. Few things I will mention, and inshallah I will conclude my talk. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, أَفَمَنْ شَرَحَ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ عَلَى نُورٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ. أَفَمَنْ شَرَحَ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ عَلَى نُورٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expanded, made the heart clear for Islam. أَفَمَنْ شَرَحَ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ. The heart is satisfied. Sometimes you will see, brother comes, walk in the masjid. I heard the azan, my heart was satisfied. I accepted Islam. I heard this ayat, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. I was satisfied. I accepted Islam. This is many incident. I read the Quran Kareem from page to page. Then I was satisfied. I accepted Islam. What's that? شرح الله صدره للإسلام. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him the realization. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expanded his heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cleared the concept of Islam to his heart. فَهُوَ عَلَى أَفَمَنْ شَرَحَ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ عَلَى نُورٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ. Now he is on the nur, on the light from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is on the straight path. He is not only on the knowledge. He didn't have only the knowledge. He didn't get only the ilm. That Islam is there. Islam is a true religion. That's information, that knowledge, that ilm, everybody has to. Through the internet and through various kind of information and through the printing media, through the electronic media and many other kind of information are there. Through those things, more or less, each and every human being are aware that Islam is a true religion, but they are not on the ala nurin min rabbi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't expand their heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't make the sharh sadr for them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not open the door of the hidayat for them. It means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not put them in the nur from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The knowledge of nur is still not there. The realization is still not there. أَفَمَنْ شَرَحَ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ عَلَى نُورٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ. Then this ayat Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam read. Beside Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he asked Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that, O Prophet of Allah, Ya Rasulullah, what is the sign that he is on the right path? That he got the nur from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is in the straight path. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam replied, Al-inabatu ila daril khulud. That his inclination towards the permanent world. And if it is not there, the inclination is not there, what they say, one brother, that today what we do? We work for that which is not certain at all. And the thing which is completely 100% certain, we are not worried about that. What is not certain? Tomorrow, future, children, my future life, my retired life, my job life, is not certain. We do not know what will happen next moment. But we constantly work for that. Constantly work for that. Always busy is nothing wrong in working that. Nothing wrong for working that. Nothing wrong to prepare for the retired life, for a job, for a house, for a family life. Nothing wrong. But our aim, our destination, our goal should not be only the dunya.